The government is facing increasing pressure from the public sector for better conditions, and it aims to give an answer to the demands with the 2019 budget. But passing it won't be easy at all. Hello, and welcome to Catalan News. Doctors and nurses continued their week-long strike today. But like yesterday, they were not the only ones. Today, students and teachers, too, emptied their classrooms and took to the streets. Other public servants joined them in what turned out to be an intense day of protests across the country.
Public sector protests in Catalonia show no signs of slowing down. What began as a medical staff strike on Monday has developed into an unanimous cry encompassing students and civil servants demanding an end to austerity and more resources for the public sector. Early in the morning, university students began a second day of strike by blocking the main accesses to their campuses. The reason for their protest: they asked to pay less for their studies.
En la rebaixa del 30% de les taxes universitàries. És una demanda que ja fa molts anys que estem posant sobre la taula, d'ençà les retallades en educació, on va augmentar un 66% el preu dels graus universitaris.
Most public universities joined the strike. The main demonstration took place in the capital of Catalonia, where university students were joined by professors, associated lecturers, and teachers of various school levels.
I a més, exigim unes plantilles d'abans de les retallades, d'abans del 2010, per poder donar un servei públic de qualitat.
The demonstration began at noon in front of the University of Barcelona, and it also included professionals from other public sectors. The city center of Barcelona was flooded today with protests. Behind me you can see some doctors and medical staff demonstrating, but there were also university students, high school teachers, and all kinds of civil servants and citizens as a whole. Each sector has its own particularities, but they all have an underlying demand: more resources for the public sector. The demonstration ended in front of the Catalan Parliament. Some representatives from doctor unions, who are on a week-long strike, entered the chamber and spoke directly to MPs.
Els metges portem 10 anys suportant el tema de les retallades, no hem rechistat, ho hem fet.
Whether the demands from the public sector workers are met or not will largely depend on the general budget for next year. Pressure is increasing on the Catalan government, with negotiations already underway.
The Catalan government is not only facing pressure from strikers to improve the public sector working conditions. With the 2019 budget under discussion, the executive is also coping with the opposition's criticism.
The Catalan President Quim Torra has chaired meetings with some of his ministers to assess the negotiations with striking doctors, firefighters and other civil servants. The executive is under pressure from protesting public workers, but also from political parties. Some claim that social issues are not a priority for the cabinet, and they demand an immediate solution for their claims. That is the case of the socialists.
Demanem la compareixença del president Torra davant del Parlament per donar explicacions, per dir-nos què pensa fer davant del deteriorament dels serveis públics i de les condicions laborals dels treballadors i les treballadores públiques.
Yet the government aims to ease the criticism with the 2019 budget. However, it is going to have a hard time getting it through Parliament. The pro-independence CUP party supported President Torra's swearing in, but have ruled out backing the spending plan. The economy minister's main hope is the Catalunya En Comú Podem party. Today they began talks, but it looks as if there is still a long way to go. The left-wing party wants more taxes for high earners and an extra €1.7 billion for social policies.
De tota manera, no és que estan lluny de les nostres reivindicacions, sinó que estan lluny de les mobilitzacions que tenim ara mateix en el carrer.
This comes as a new initiative was launched to gather funds for potential fines and bail payments for people involved in the push for independence.
Són moltes les persones que pel procés d'independència es veuen afectades amb aquesta causa jurídica i, per tant, en aquest sentit és evident que la Caixa de Solidaritat està per atendre a tothom.
It will work separately from the pro-independence civil organisations and will be led by 2 former Catalan Parliament speakers.
The debate on how to regulate increasingly popular electric scooters is widespread across Europe. And in Catalonia, this debate has gotten bigger after the first death of a pedestrian run over by such a scooter here in Esplugues de Llobregat, outside Barcelona. A 92-year-old woman was hit by an underage rider who was checking his mobile phone at that time. Spain will ban such scooters using the pavement, and Barcelona will do so for bicycles from New Year's. Technology also reigned at the top yearly video games gathering in the country, running through the weekend. It's Barcelona Games World Time. Some 200 firms joined the fair, which kicked off today. This edition is focused on how to boost the player's experience with elements like virtual reality and mobile gaming. Esports also found their place, as well as Legends of Catalonia, a VR game which acts at the same time as a tourism campaign for the country.
Nos inspiramos un poquito en todo el tema del imaginario catalán, las leyendas catalanas, este espíritu de Sant Jordi, con el dragón, con los elefantes de Dalí, con todos estos entornos maravillosos, toda esta tierra que tenemos aquí que es increíble.
The weather may not be getting any warmer, but there's already something to look forward to for summer 2019. The first headliners for festivals Sonar and Vida. Sonar, the renowned event in the Catalan capital, announced names like A$AP Rocky, Skepta, and Disclosure for its lineup, as well as other DJs, producers, and musicians of all kinds. Another novelty? Next year, the festival will be in mid-July, to go back to its usual dates in June 2020. Meanwhile, Vida Festival in June by the beach south of Barcelona also has revealed it'll be bringing bands like Hot Chip and Superchunk to its stage. For something a bit quieter, this Saturday, an exhibit by celebrated Catalan sculptor Jaume Plensa will kick off in Barcelona's MACBA. His work can be found as far as Chicago, and this is his first exhibit here for decades. As we end our program, take a look at this show, which gives you an intimate look at the artist. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow.